This channel is supported by Truefire. Truefire is an online library
enough. You can get the Truefire All Access Pass for as cheap as they ever do it, the $99 thing. So just jump and do that if you're looking for the best price you can get Truefire All Access for.
Okay, literally months ago, I got an email asking if I would check out the Beatbuddy 2. And so this is sat over there for quite a while, and I wanted to sort of explore what this pedal does. It says drummer in a pedal. Now, I don't know whether there's any actual drummers in here. But the Beatbuddy has been around for quite a long time. Got a quick start guide, 9V 500 center negative. And here we have the very attractive Beatbuddy 2. So, got MIDI in and out, SD card, multi-switch 1, multi-switch 2, right, left, input and output. So let's get into this, and yeah, I'm going to just plug it in and see if I can use this without reading a manual or quick start guide first. Okay, so first time turning it on, wish me luck. 9 volt center negative. No SD card. The all important SD card. So, I'm going to turn this off first. We've got to install this first. 4GB SD card. The important first step. Starting, loading. So we've got a ballad. So, I could see that. So I've got an FM3 here. So, we've got ballad 8. Press fill. So that's a really straightforward. So as I'm pausing it and unpausing it, it's not like stopping midway through the phrase and then just suddenly coming back in randomly. Cool, right, so off of the bat, that's straightforward. So tempo, we're just going to be changing the tempo. Drum set, we can change our set. So let's choose brushes now, but this is still the same. So you can change the actual drum set. Soul jazz. What's that going to sound like? Oh, nice tight snare. Okay, right, so I think what I want to do next is move on to the next. So we've got different bits and pieces. So brushes beats. Shuffle waltz. Let's go. So that's cool. Right, so like a Rosanna shuffle. So now we can transition. So long hold this transition. This is so intuitive. Let me just change my preset. Right, so that's genuinely my literal first time using the unit. I didn't read the manual except to discover that you need to put in an SD card first. But I think that's an important thing in terms of like honesty and all of that sort of stuff, where I'm just showing you exactly what it was like to use it. So I'm going to dive in a little bit deeper now, but out of the box, is it going to be straightforward to use? So all I've done is plugged a Fractal FM3 into the inputs, and then you're hearing this straight out of the Beatbuddy 2 into my audio interface. Is it working straightforwardly? In my view, absolutely yes. Did I need to get into a manual? You can, make your own judgments as to how that seems to work, whether that would fit in your kind of lifestyle, whatever that might be. But it seems to me, the left-hand side you're going to be using for fills or transitioning into the next part. And then the right-hand side, you can just pause that drummer. And then when you press it again, make sure that you're pressing it on a 1 so that it comes back in on the beat. That, to me, that's my first impressions, first time using it. We're in a good space in terms of like a thing that is not taking a lot to figure out how to use in this kind of way. Like I'm instantly just wanting to play guitar, right, and not tweaking. That's important, I think, to first say. Now, if we press drum set and tempo together, we get into our main settings sort of thing here. Transition forgiveness, default tempo, default drum set, cue, fill period. So you can get in there and essentially get super in depth with what you want. Drum output, mono or stereo, release time, accent hit, font size, sobriety, right, so what does this sound like now? So now we've got it. Let's try. So the tempo is now going all over the place. Right, so let's get back into our menu. I mean, whilst this drunk is just hitting stuff. Sobriety. Let's set it back to sober. Hasn't been drinking. This is the default setting. This is funny. Has had way too many. His tempo and tempo is wildly off. Fluctuation. He plays random drum fills. I mean, Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing. This is a serious demo. Right. About Beatbuddy enable. So we could have a click on as well. So that could be useful. So let's go back. So all super intuitive, and also a good range of different beats and different sounds, as well as different beats. And you can go online, you can download more if you're looking for that sort of thing. Main volume, headphone volume, so you've got control of those independently. Yeah, it's clever stuff, to be honest with you. There's also this multi-switch that they sent, which hopefully you can see that now. Armed with this, we can do other bits and pieces, like accents. So if you wanted to do Australian, you could, no, not like that, but as in you could accent a certain beat. So this gives us some extra, so TRS out, extra bits and pieces that we can do. So, right, so I need to go into settings, multi-switch 1. So I need to set what is happening here. Foot switch, port 1. It's the super switch. Right, obviously you could have other things in there as well. So now, accent. So, next part. Halftime switch. It's quite good fun, right? So there's a whole world of stuff to be, delved into here. But if you're looking for, a drummer and a pedal, I do think it's more controlled than your normal drummer as well. Let me just try this again, because I thought this was about the funniest thing I've ever seen on a pedal. Sobriety. Tipsy. Let's do tipsy. Tempo changes by 5 to 10 BPM. So just like your normal drummer if he's good. So let's try, and then so you see the tempo shifting here. This might actually be quite a clever little thing which will feel a bit more like a real drummer. In that it's not as rigid, just like real drummers do change tempo if they're human. Change our drum set. And it's not changing my pass-through audio. change our beat. Odd time. Like 7/4. It's tipsy here. That's fantastic stuff. It's working really, really nicely. If you're looking for this sort of thing, I can't think of anything that does this better, frankly. It's like a drum machine made simple, made useful. It's just great stuff, really. Oldies. Just got what you need. Yeah, nice. Right, I'm going to do some more playing with this, make an intro, but thanks to Singular Sound for letting me check this out. It's a really, really well thought out piece of gear, I think. I'll catch you in another video soon. Also, this is super well made stuff. It's nice. So that about covers what we could do with the Beatbuddy 2, although there are some other bits and pieces, like there's an expression pedal capability, there's a headphone output. With your expression pedal, you can control like fade-ins or tempo. We've also got MIDI support, so if you had like the Eros looper or other loopers, you might want to check out the MIDI implementation chart to check out. And also with the super switch here, you get really decent control. Certainly I like that halftime switch, but also advancing and going back and forth between parts. I think the way that this works is that there's an online browser-based Beatbuddy manager online, and that's where you can organize your folders and, you know, get additional songs and all that sort of stuff. There's like over 300 drum loops and stuff in here already though, so I think it's a really, really, really solid starting point. If you're looking for this kind of thing, then I've had a really good experience using these, so I'll stop digging that now. Thanks for stopping by, and yeah, if you're looking for the Beatbuddy 2, check out the link in the description. I think there's 10% off there if you buy it via that link. Cheers for stopping by.